Hello everyone, Dr. James here, and today I'm going to reveal something that will completely change how you think about a simple piece of clothing you put on every morning without a second thought. What I'm about to share could be quietly destroying your energy levels, your fertility, and your sexual health in ways you never imagined. It sounds dramatic, but the science behind this is surprisingly straightforward and deeply concerning. Did you know that out of all the species on this planet, human beings are the only ones who intentionally cover their genital area with an additional layer of clothing? This isn't just random trivia. It has direct, science-backed consequences for men's health that most of us are completely unaware of. The underwear industry has convinced us that we need these garments for hygiene and support, but what they don't tell you is that modern underwear design is actually working against your body's natural biology. Today, we're going to break down exactly why you might want to reconsider wearing underwear every single day. This information could genuinely change how you feel and function as a man. We'll explore 3 critical ways that underwear is undermining your masculine vitality, and I'll give you practical solutions that you can implement immediately to protect your health and optimize your performance. Understanding your body's natural design. To understand why underwear choices are such a big deal for men's health, we first need to appreciate the brilliant design of the male reproductive system. Have you ever wondered why testicles are located outside the main body cavity instead of safely protected inside like other vital organs? This isn't a design flaw, it's actually a critical evolutionary feature. The testicles are housed in the scrotum specifically to be kept at a temperature that's roughly 2 to 3 degrees Celsius, or about 4 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit, cooler than your core body temperature of 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. This cooler environment is the absolute sweet spot for testicles to perform their 2 primary vital functions: producing healthy sperm and manufacturing testosterone. Your body created this perfect self-regulating system through millions of years of evolution. When it's cold outside, the scrotum contracts and pulls the testicles closer to the body for warmth. When it's hot, the scrotal muscles relax and the testicles descend, moving them away from the body's heat and increasing the surface area for cooling. It's an elegant, dynamic biological process that happens automatically. Now enter modern underwear, especially tight-fitting briefs or boxer briefs made from synthetic, non-breathable fabrics. What we do when we wear these restrictive garments is create an artificial insulated environment that completely overrides our body's natural temperature control system. We essentially press those testicles back up against the warmth of the body and wrap them in layers of fabric that trap heat and moisture. We are, in effect, sabotaging our body's natural design and forcing our reproductive organs to operate in conditions that are the opposite of what nature intended. This artificial environment, maintained for hours every day, day after day, can lead to 3 main problems that are devastating to masculine health and vitality. Problem number 1. Creating an unhealthy microclimate. Let's start with the most immediate issue: creating an unhealthy microclimate in your genital area. Imagine the ideal conditions for harmful bacteria and fungus to thrive. You'd probably think of an environment that's dark, warm, humid, and has very little air circulation. Does that sound familiar? It's the exact environment created by tight-fitting underwear after just a few hours of wear, especially if you live in a warm climate or have an active lifestyle. This swamp-like condition becomes the perfect breeding ground for dangerous microorganisms. It's the primary reason men suffer from conditions like jock itch, known medically as tinea cruris. That persistent itching, redness, and uncomfortable rash that affects millions of men isn't just a random annoyance. It's actually a fungal infection that's flourishing because tight underwear provides the perfect environment for these harmful organisms to grow and multiply. Similarly, restrictive underwear can contribute to male yeast infections or candidiasis, which many people don't even realize men can develop. These infections cause intense itching, burning sensations, and discharge that can significantly impact your comfort, confidence, and sexual health. Proper air circulation is absolutely crucial for keeping your genital skin healthy. Good ventilation allows sweat to evaporate naturally, keeps the area dry, and prevents the buildup of bacteria and fungi that lead to irritation, infections, and unpleasant odors that can affect your confidence and relationships. Think about it logically. Where there's more ventilation and air circulation, there's less opportunity for these unwanted microscopic guests to establish themselves and cause problems. Areas of your body that get proper air circulation stay healthier, while areas that are constantly covered and restricted become breeding grounds for problems. Problem number 2, devastating impact on fertility. Now let's move on to the second and arguably more serious risk, the devastating threat to your fertility and reproductive capacity. The process of creating sperm, known scientifically as spermatogenesis, is incredibly sensitive to even small temperature variations. The entire evolutionary reason testicles are located outside the body is to protect this delicate sperm production process from the body's internal heat. When the temperature of the testicles rises even by just a couple of degrees above their optimal range, sperm production can be significantly and sometimes permanently impaired. Multiple scientific studies over the years have extensively explored the link between scrotal temperature and male fertility. While researchers continue to investigate the exact mechanisms, the consensus in the scientific community is absolutely clear. Increased heat is catastrophic for sperm health and production. Research has consistently shown strong correlations between wearing tight-fitting underwear and reduced sperm counts, decreased sperm motility there to swim properly toward an egg, and a higher percentage of abnormally shaped sperm that cannot successfully complete fertilization. Think of your testicles like a high-performance computer processor. These processors work optimally within specific temperature ranges, but when they overheat, their performance drops dramatically. They operate under constant stress, and they can even sustain permanent damage that affects their function long-term. Your body operates on the same principle. By consistently overheating this critical sperm production facility through poor underwear choices, you are potentially compromising both the quality and quantity of your sperm production. For any man who is planning to start a family now or in the future, this represents a serious threat to your reproductive potential that deserves immediate attention and action. Before we continue with the third devastating problem caused by underwear, I want to ask you to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I regularly share health information that mainstream medicine often overlooks, but that can dramatically impact your vitality, performance, and quality of life. This knowledge could transform your health in ways you never imagined possible. Problem number 3, suppressed testosterone production. This brings us to our third and perhaps most devastating consequence, the direct impact on your testosterone production and overall masculine vitality. The same delicate testicular cells that produce sperm are also responsible for manufacturing approximately 95% of your body's testosterone. This critical hormone production is handled by specialized cells within the testicles called Leydig cells. Just like the cells responsible for sperm production, Leydig cells function optimally only within that narrow, cooler temperature range that evolution designed. When these hormone-producing cells are subjected to chronic heat stress, meaning they're kept too warm for too long, day after day, month after month, their ability to produce adequate testosterone becomes significantly compromised. Testosterone is often called the primary male sex hormone, but its role extends far beyond just sexual function and libido. Testosterone is absolutely fundamental for maintaining your energy levels throughout the day, your mood stability and mental clarity, your ability to build and maintain muscle mass, your bone density and physical strength, your motivation, drive, and competitive spirit, and your overall sense of masculine confidence and well-being. When testosterone levels become suboptimal due to chronic heat exposure from tight underwear, you feel the effects throughout your entire life. You might experience persistent fatigue that doesn't improve with rest, brain fog that makes it difficult to focus and think clearly, reduced sex drive and weaker erections, difficulty building muscle despite consistent exercise, increased body fat, especially around the midsection, mood changes including irritability, anxiety, or depression, and a general sense that you've lost your masculine edge and vitality. While many factors can influence testosterone production, including age, diet, exercise, and stress levels, creating an optimal physical environment for hormone synthesis is a foundational step that's completely within your control. Forcing your hormone-producing factories to operate in an overheated state day after day is simply not a viable strategy for long-term health, vitality, and masculine performance. Let me share a compelling real-world example that demonstrates the profound impact of these underwear choices. Robert, a 38-year-old marketing executive, came to me complaining of persistent fatigue, reduced libido, and concerns about his fertility after trying to conceive with his wife for over 18 months. Robert seemed to be doing everything right for his health. He exercised regularly at the gym, followed a reasonably healthy diet, managed his stress through meditation, and got adequate sleep. However, when I examined his daily habits more closely, I discovered some critical issues. Robert wore extremely tight boxer briefs made from synthetic, moisture-wicking materials for 12 to 14 hours every day. His job required long hours of sitting in meetings and at his desk, and he preferred tight-fitting underwear because he thought it provided better support and prevented chafing during his daily workouts. He also wore synthetic athletic compression underwear to the gym and often didn't change out of his sweaty workout clothes for an hour or more after exercising. On weekends, he frequently wore the same tight underwear all day while doing yard work or household projects. When we tested Robert's hormone levels, his testosterone was in the low normal range for his age, not technically deficient, but significantly lower than optimal for a healthy 38-year-old man. His sperm analysis revealed below average sperm count and motility that was likely contributing to his fertility challenges. Robert also suffered from recurring episodes of jock itch that he treated with over-the-counter antifungal creams, but the problem kept returning because he never addressed the underlying cause. Based on Robert's assessment, I recommended a comprehensive approach to optimize his reproductive environment. The changes were simple but required consistency and commitment to see results. First, Robert switched from tight synthetic boxer briefs to loose-fitting boxer shorts made from 100% organic cotton during work hours. This allowed for maximum air circulation and natural temperature regulation throughout his long office days. Second, he began sleeping completely without underwear, giving his reproductive system 7 to 8 hours every night of unrestricted cooling and ventilation. This nightly recovery period proved to be one of the most impactful changes. Third, Robert replaced his synthetic athletic compression underwear with moisture-wicking bamboo boxer briefs specifically designed for athletic activities, and he committed to changing out of sweaty workout clothes immediately after exercising. Fourth, he invested in a standing desk for his office to reduce the amount of time spent sitting with compressed genital areas, and he began taking regular walking breaks every hour to promote circulation and airflow. Finally, Robert started taking cool showers after hot workouts or sauna sessions and made sure to thoroughly dry his genital area before putting on clean, dry underwear. The results were remarkable and occurred faster than either of us anticipated. Within 4 weeks, Robert reported feeling significantly more energetic throughout the day, with less of the afternoon fatigue that had been plaguing him for months. His recurring jock itch completely cleared up and didn't return, indicating that his genital microclimate had been successfully restored to healthy conditions. His morning erections became stronger and more frequent, and his overall libido increased noticeably. After 8 weeks, we retested Robert's hormone levels and sperm parameters. His testosterone had increased by over 25%, moving from the low normal range to solidly healthy levels for his age group. His sperm count had improved by 40%, and sperm motility had increased significantly. Most importantly for Robert's primary concern, he and his wife successfully conceived just 5 months after implementing these underwear and lifestyle changes. Robert's case perfectly demonstrates how something as simple as underwear choices can have profound, life-changing impacts on masculine health and fertility. Now that you understand the serious problems caused by poor underwear choices, let's discuss practical solutions you can implement immediately. The material of your underwear is absolutely critical for maintaining optimal genital health and hormone production. Your best choices are always natural, breathable fabrics that allow excellent air circulation and moisture management. Cotton remains the gold standard for daily underwear because it's naturally soft, absorbent, and allows air to circulate freely around your skin. Look for 100% organic cotton when possible, as it's free from chemical treatments and pesticides that can cause skin irritation or hormonal disruption. Organic cotton also tends to be softer and more durable than conventionally grown cotton. Other excellent natural options include modal fabric, which is made from beech trees and known for exceptional softness and moisture-wicking properties, and bamboo fabric, which has natural antimicrobial characteristics that help prevent bacterial growth and odor. Merino wool is another outstanding choice, particularly for active men, because it naturally regulates temperature, wicks moisture away from the skin, and has inherent odor-resistant properties that keep you fresh throughout the day. The materials you want to completely avoid or severely limit are synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, and spandex blends. While these materials might be heavily marketed for athletic performance and moisture wicking, for daily wear they act like plastic wrap against your skin, trapping heat and moisture and creating the perfect environment for bacterial and fungal growth. I want to hear from you in the comments below. What style of underwear do you currently wear most often? Have you experienced any of the problems I've described? Low energy, fertility concerns, or recurring infections? After learning about these serious health risks, are you planning to make changes to your underwear choices? Your experiences and questions help our community understand these important health connections. The fit and style of your underwear makes an enormous difference in how your reproductive system functions and how you feel throughout the day. The primary goal is to promote maximum air circulation while allowing your testicles to hang naturally away from your body's heat. From a purely health-oriented perspective, loose-fitting boxer shorts are the ideal choice for daily wear. They provide maximum ventilation, allow natural temperature regulation through the scrotum's built-in cooling system, and don't restrict blood flow or create pressure points that can affect circulation. Traditional boxers also allow your testicles to move freely with your body's natural movements, which helps promote healthy circulation and prevents the compression that can damage delicate reproductive tissues over time. Boxer briefs represent a compromise between support and health. They can be acceptable if they're made from breathable natural materials and aren't too tight around the leg openings or waistband. However, many modern boxer briefs are designed too snugly and can still trap heat against your body. Traditional briefs, sometimes called tighty-whities, are generally the most problematic style for male reproductive health. They hold everything tightly against the body, restrict the scrotum's natural cooling mechanisms, and provide minimal ventilation for heat and moisture escape. For athletic activities, you may need more support to prevent discomfort during high-impact movements, but choose moisture-wicking natural materials like bamboo or merino wool, and make it a priority to change immediately after exercise. Never wear sweaty, restrictive athletic underwear for extended periods after your workout is complete. One of the most beneficial and immediately impactful changes you can make for your masculine health is adopting a strategic commando approach, going without underwear in appropriate situations where it's comfortable and practical. The easiest and most powerful change is sleeping without underwear every single night. This gives your reproductive system 7 to 9 hours of complete freedom to breathe, cool down, and reset without any fabric barriers or restrictions. This nightly recovery period can have dramatic effects on your hormone production and overall genital health. Many men report that sleeping without underwear improves their sleep quality, reduces night sweats, and leads to stronger morning erections, all signs that their reproductive system is functioning more optimally. Similarly, when you're relaxing at home wearing loose-fitting shorts, sweatpants, or pajama bottoms, there's often no practical need for that extra restrictive layer. Let your body function as nature intended during these relaxation periods. Some men find that going commando during certain work situations, particularly when wearing loose-fitting pants or when working from home, provides significant comfort and health benefits without any drawbacks or social concerns. Essential hygiene and care practices. Regardless of your underwear choices, proper hygiene practices are absolutely essential for maintaining optimal genital health and preventing the problems we've discussed. Always thoroughly dry your genital area after showering or bathing before putting on any clothing. Trapped moisture creates ideal conditions for bacterial and fungal growth, negating many of the benefits of choosing better underwear materials and styles. Make it a non-negotiable rule to change into fresh, completely dry underwear after any workout, intense physical activity, or period of excessive sweating. Wearing damp or sweaty underwear for extended periods creates the same problematic microclimate, regardless of the material or style. Consider taking cool showers or brief cold rinses after hot workouts, sauna sessions, or exposure to high temperatures. This helps rapidly reduce scrotal temperature and remove sweat, bacteria, and fungi before they can establish themselves and cause problems. Keep your genital area clean with gentle, unscented soap and avoid harsh chemicals or fragrances that can disrupt your skin's natural pH balance and protective barriers. The underwear choices you make every single day have cumulative effects on your long-term masculine health, vitality, and quality of life. Consistently creating optimal conditions for your reproductive system can help you maintain healthy testosterone levels as you age, preserve your fertility potential throughout your reproductive years, reduce your risk of genital infections and skin problems, support optimal sexual health and performance, and maintain higher energy levels and better mood stability. Conversely, years or decades of poor underwear choices can contribute to gradually declining testosterone levels that affect every aspect of your life, reduce sperm quality and fertility that may impact your ability to start a family, increased risk of chronic infections and skin conditions, diminished sexual performance and confidence, and overall reduced masculine vitality and life satisfaction. The encouraging news is that making better choices starting today can begin reversing some of these negative effects relatively quickly, as Robert's dramatic transformation demonstrated. To optimize your masculine health through better underwear choices, start by honestly evaluating your current underwear collection and daily habits. Replace synthetic materials with natural, breathable fabrics gradually as your current underwear wears out. You don't need to throw everything away at once. Prioritize loose-fitting styles that allow natural air circulation and temperature regulation. Begin sleeping without underwear immediately, as this provides the most significant benefit with minimal lifestyle disruption and no cost. Consider your daily activities and choose appropriate underwear for each situation. Office work might allow for looser boxer shorts, while athletic activities might require more supportive, natural fiber options. Pay careful attention to how different choices make you feel throughout the day and over time. Many men notice improvements in energy, comfort, and sexual health within just a few weeks of making these changes. It's important to understand that underwear choices are part of a larger picture of masculine health optimization. While making these changes can have significant benefits, they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to men's health that includes proper nutrition, regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep. However, don't underestimate the power of this foundational change. Your reproductive organs are literally the source of your masculine vitality, and creating optimal conditions for their function affects every other aspect of your health and performance. The shocking truth about how your daily underwear choices are impacting your fertility, testosterone production, and overall masculine health represents one of the most overlooked factors in men's wellness. The three critical problems we've discussed, creating unhealthy microclimates, compromising sperm production, and suppressing testosterone, can all be addressed through simple but informed changes in your daily habits. Robert's remarkable transformation demonstrates just how powerful these seemingly minor adjustments can be. By working with your body's natural design rather than against it, you can support optimal reproductive health, maintain healthy hormone levels, and preserve your masculine vitality throughout your entire life. The key takeaway isn't that you must immediately throw away all your underwear and go commando everywhere. It's about becoming conscious and informed about how your daily choices impact your long-term health and making strategic adjustments that support your body's natural functions. Start making these changes gradually but consistently. Begin sleeping without underwear tonight. Replace synthetic materials with natural fabrics as you shop for new underwear. Choose looser fits over restrictive styles, and pay attention to how these changes affect your energy, comfort, and overall sense of well-being. If you found this information valuable and potentially life-changing, please hit that like button and share this video with other men who need to understand these critical health connections that mainstream medicine rarely discusses. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss future videos about men's health topics that can dramatically improve your vitality, performance, and quality of life. Take action today to protect and optimize your masculine health through better clothing choices. Your future self will thank you for making these important changes now, and the benefits will compound over time to support your health and vitality for decades to come. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest daily choices have the biggest impact on your long-term health and masculine vitality. Choose wisely, and I'll see you in the next video.